Explorers. Hopefully if you are still virtual, you've gotten a chance to pick up your watercolor paints from your art kit. Today we're going to work with these. If you don't have these, you can just do a drawing with crayons and markers if you'd like. We're going to need a cup of water. Your paintbrush should be in here with your paint, and then you're also going to need, of course, one piece of paper and some crayons. Let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is decide which way you want your paper to go. You could even do something where you fold your paper in half to turn it into a card for somebody. I'm going to do that today with mine because I'm going to show you how to do something that's called a watercolor resist. So you're going to take your crayons. If you have a white crayon, I'd really like for you to find that white crayon right now so you can do something special with it. And any other colors that you think you might want to use. I'm going to pull out a couple of different colors and then get started. So the first thing you have to do on your paper is create some kind of design. It can be anything you want. I'm going to write a secret message. So I can see what I'm doing right now because I'm close to my paper. You probably can't see what I'm writing, but the cool thing about watercolor is it's gonna go around the crayon that I just put on there. So I made a little secret message and I'm creating some shapes and decorations with the white crayon. And once I put the paint on top of it, you'll get to see all of those things that I created. So I'm gonna do some more with other colors because you don't have to just use white. A really pretty green. I'm going to add little faces. Maybe you can add in some cool shapes. Little triangle, circle. Color some of them in. And you can leave some of them open as well. Do a few more polka dots and then I'm going to show you how to use your watercolor. Watercolor starts out dry and then you have to add in the water to turn it into your paint so that your brush can spread it. So I'm going to get my brush wet. I have a little cup of water. And then instead of tapping, because that splatters and makes a mess, I'm going to rub my brush across the top of the cup. And then I need a drop of water. So I'm gonna get whatever colors that I wanna use and drop one drop of water into those. So it kind of helps the watercolor wake up and not be hard because we're adding the water to it. Now I'm gonna go and get whatever color I wish to use. I'm gently brushing across. I'm not smashing down into there because we want to take care of our brush, take care of our watercolor paints. And then I'm going to brush all over this paper. Add a drop of water to my brush to help that paint spread. And you can already see the little message that I'm doing. So I'm going to clean my brush by touching the bottom of my cup. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Rub across the top of the bowl. And then I can add a different color. Watercolor is fun to blend with. So I can let my red and my orange or whatever colors you choose go together and mix together. I'm going to clean my brush and get another color. The yellow is super light, so I want to make sure I put plenty of watercolor on my brush. And then I'm going to brush over it. So I was making a birthday card for a friend because I know I have a friend with a birthday coming up. And so now it looks like you can see that white crayon message after I have added my watercolor on top. Have fun with it, play around, mix your colors. This is just one of many things you can do with watercolors. We'll do something a little bit different next week with them as well. So if you haven't picked up your supplies, make sure you come up to the office to get your art supply kit. That way you have these watercolors. Have fun, create some kind of picture. If you have somebody around your house or a friend that has a birthday, maybe even down the street, you can make them a card, and then I'll let it dry and write on the inside. I hope you enjoy this.